All right, there we go. You can't move this thing, I guess, when it's what's the name in. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go right here. We are going to, I'll give you guys time to come back in here. Pardon me for the technical difficulties. I am trying to master this when it comes to, let me see, retouch. Okay. All right, there we go. I think we got it now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It did some screen rotation shit, and I had to straighten it out. So I'll give you guys a chance to come inside, and I'll come back on and send some messages. All right, take two. Exactly. Take two. Take two. All right, OG Dick Richards. So, ladies and gentlemen, glad to have you aboard. So, here we go. You guys get to choose. I think I should give another intro to this video. Here we go. Hello, toy enthusiasts, and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host, Uncle Nerd. Welcome to another exciting episode of Busted Open Live. Busting it open since 2007. And today we are going to review Hasbro's Marvel Legends. Now, these are in no regular order, and through unanimous vote, these were the like you guys chose Marvel Legends. I also have DC figures, and with every week I'll just flip it up for you guys. I won't do anything for over the holiday. If anything, I'll post some stuff up on the YouTube channel and on my socials to get you guys going, have some fun. But other than that, we're going to bust open some action figures right here on this wonderful Friday night. And I appreciate you taking out the time to come and hang out with me. So here we go. You guys, as usual, you get to choose which ones you want me to bust open first. Either somebody gets a donation, a super chat, or you can put it up in the chat first. Do you want me to do Electro, Dazzler, Psycho Man, Wonder Man, or Nova? Now, I have so many action figures. I just went and grabbed up a bunch of Marvel Legends for you guys. You got some from the Spider-Man collection, some from the Fantastic Four collection. You want to go home? I want to go home too, brother. I want to go home too. I used to tease my mother all the time. I used to sometimes I'd be like, "Ma, I want to go back." She'd be like, "Where the fuck you want to go back to?" I said, "I want to go back. I want to go back to the womb." Psycho Man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to open up bust open Psycho Man. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer for you guys, and here we are. This is in the classic Fantastic Four package that they used to have back in the day. You got Fantastic Four over there at the top, and at the bottom it says Psycho Man. Got some classic comic art of Psycho Man right here. He is a major antagonist of the Fantastic Four right here. Have a bio on the back. It says highly intelligent Psycho Man uses advanced technology to manipulate emotions and threaten the Fantastic Four. And they have it over here in other languages as well. The other figures within the line. This line I actually enjoyed right here. And it really wasn't that, it didn't do that well. No, this is definitely a new body. I can tell you from the package right now. Hasbro down at the bottom. Other figures within the line. Mr. Fantastic, the Thing. This thing came out very well. And yes, it is a reuse, but I like this thing body sculpt right here. You have the Invisible Woman, you have the Human Torch, Psycho Man, and the High Evolutionary right there. Fantastic Four. I always had that for $7.99. Which one? Psycho Man, right? Yeah. Over here we have some legal mumbo jumbo going on the back. Hasbro barcode over here. We have a nice figure with on a blister card right there. Nice card right there. Classic. This is from the 90s show right there, where they used to have it. The Fantastic Four figures used to be like this. 4+ Marvel Comics Fantastic Four warning label Hasbro right there. And I think that is it for the package. It's on a blister card. Nothing on the bottom, as you can see right there. We get our trusty knife right here. And yeah, you're right. You're right. Sometimes, you see, that's the thing with Marvel Legends, man. Listen, I'm not gonna listen. I started my channel basically off of NECA and Marvel Legends, and yes, I've been streaming since 2007. I've been putting out videos since 2090 show had a bump in disco. Yeah, the theme song was awesome. I've been streaming and I've been doing content since 2007. I kind of had a little tiff. It wasn't a tiff, but I don't know what was his problem or whatever. But he was like, "Oh, you're new to this and this." I said, "Bro," I said, I've been on YouTube for more longer than some people. If anything, I haven't progressed or haven't garnered a very big following and became famous on here because one, I don't want to be a slave to fucking YouTube or social media. I like coming on here doing reviews when I feel like doing them, and I try to give my audience a good experience. You can look at my past videos and they're better content than the stuff that you put out. I do special effects on my stuff, all sorts of things. Here lately, I've been doing the lives because I like the engagement. Also, it lets me get rid of a bunch of figures at one time. Here we have a nice little, like some little graphics right here. But but you know what? Out of the 90s Fantastic Four cartoon, I didn't like the animation. I didn't like the animation or artwork at all. So we'll put that over there. We'll grab Cycle Man out of the package right here. I thought I broke him. And yeah, I can tell you right now, this is a completely different sculpt right here. Let's move these guys closer. Let's move these guys closer for you guys right here. And yeah, he comes with a nice accessory, which is his Cycle Man tablet. And he used to use this on the Fantastic Four to drive him crazy sometimes. Fear, doubt. It's done in a nice hard plastic. Great sculpting all around this right here. Does this open or something like this? I don't think so. No, but it's a nice chunky piece of plastic right here. Fear, doubt, hate. And it looks really, really good. Nice paint apps on it right here, as you can see right there. And here we have Cycle Man. And yeah, I know you can possibly, well, here's the thing with Marvel Legends. They come out regular price, and then like you can, damn, this is a good ass figure, man. They come out regular price, but if you wait, sometimes you can get some Marvel Legends on sale. You know, I don't really collect Marvel Legends as much as I used to, because I got tired of the same body sculpts that they were using over and over and over again. But this one is a totally different body sculpt. I have not seen this body sculpt on a Marvel Legend before. Yeah, Cycle Man looks really, really good. Really good. And he's got solid, hard plastic, no stiff joints or anything like that. I mean, no loose joints or anything like that. It's not floppy. They did a good job on, and that face sculpt is great. That face sculpt looks really good on Cycle Man. And yeah, I think I got him on sale too. And I've had him for like a year, almost 2 years now. You know, like I said before, there's so many figures I have. Some I didn't even get to open because I've been so busy with things, you know, not to mention, I do love putting content up on YouTube. But at the same token, I have met some content creators and their whole life is just surrounded around content and stuff, and I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a job to do. I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to tend to the house and everything. So when I do find time, I give you guys some content, and I appreciate when you guys come through. That's why you will never see me really dedicate a schedule. Like I go live when they, you know, some people will put up there was a peg warmer at Target. Yeah, but it's a good figure, man. It's a real good figure. Very good figure, DJ. Believe me when I tell you, it's a very good figure. I like it. This thing has been sitting in my storage for a while now, but this is my way when I do these lives. It's my way of like letting you see a bunch of figures that I've already have. Cause see, when you're collecting, you can collect and amass so much stuff to where you be like, all right, wait a minute. I'm starting to get swamped here. Or like I'm getting, you know, the walls are closing in on me with action figures. That looks pretty good body sculpt. Yes. There's no reuse on this guy. This is a completely original sculpt, and he was a peg warmer, but he looks really, really good. I'm loving the paint on him. They got the nice metallic green paint. There's some sculpting of like little circles on his arm. You see the body armor and the coils going all around his feet, like kind of like an astronaut suit. Yeah, this Cycle Man looks good. Great sculpting in the head, great paint apps and everything. Great paint apps and everything. So no, I mean, and you know how long it would take me to make like, because see, like when I do post productions, I like for them to look really good. I edit the hell out of my stuff. One video edit can take me up to like 8-9 hours. No bull. And then with the algorithm being as it is, I mean, like I love doing long format, but a lot of like the algorithm isn't really favoring long format anymore. It wants shorts. I get more views on shorts than I do long format, but I love doing long format. I love sitting with the people. Look at this. This is real nice. I love sitting with you guys and talking. Head joint is nice. They did a great job on this. I'm glad I opened this guy up. Look at nice wide feet. This looks like Psycho Man. It really looks good. The paint on him is very good. Now, as far as articulation goes, you can get the head to go all the way around, as you can see. Does he have some butterfly joints? No, he is not. They are on ball sockets. He has a bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, twisting and pivoting at the wrist, twisting at the waist. Even with this guard, even with the loin area, the loin cloth or whatever, the loin guard going on right here, you can still get a twist. You can get a twist in the thigh as well. Nice knee, double hinge knee, as you can see, and twisting, pivoting on the ankle. Leg split. Now, the leg split is good, but this is going to hinder it a bit right here. So, I mean, it's basic common sense. You're not going to be able to really pull his leg up too high. You can, but this right here, the engineering of this figure is just like blocking it from coming up. But it doesn't take away from this figure. This figure is absolutely beautiful. I give it a 5 out of 5 just for the fact that it's a original sculpt. I like the gold on his face, even mimics the astronaut. Exactly. Look at him. They did a damn good job on this guy. And he just went, and I picked him up. I was like, I was like, he's going to be garbage. But he turned out to be a really good figure. Let's see how tall he is. And he comes with his tablet right here. Psycho Man is coming in at, let's see. Psycho Man's coming in at 6.5, looks like 6.5, right, guys? Yeah, it looks like 6.5 right there. Great figure. Great figure. Wasn't really one of my favorite villains within the Fantastic Four, but he actually looks really, really good. As far as like the way that they made him look in the in action figure form, he looks really, really good. He looks really good. Everything. I even like the wow. I didn't think I was going to like this guy. Now, there's a bit marbleization going on within the arm right here of the plastic, but that doesn't stop you from enjoying this guy. Nice line work on him. Great sculpt on this guy. They did a great job. And yes, the head can go up and down. You can get a bit of an ab crunch going on, but with this, you know, the loin, the loin guard going on right here, along with the belt and the crotch area and everything like that, it's going to inhibit it a bit. But he's still a nice, solid figure. I didn't think I was going to like this guy as much as I do. He looks really, really good. So, yeah. This is the grading point. I give, 5 being the highest. 5 nerd pins is the highest. I give him a 5 out of 5. Looking absolutely beautiful. When Hasbro commits to original sculpts, exactly. It's like sometimes they'll be like, this is good. They were like, all right, just, it's just like with the G.I. Joe stuff. You can tell there's more than one sculptor going on with the G.I. Joe classified figures. So yeah, Psycho Man gets a 5 out of 5 for me. I love the bars and brackets going on around his legs and everything. The nice stocky look that he has going on. Psycho Man looks great. He looks really good. And you can hold the tablet in his hand like, like it's his Bible or something like that. You can have it cuffed in his hand to where as though, he was like, all right, fear me. And they gave him nice big hands too. So he looks real good. I don't see any reuse on this dude. This is like its original mold, man. This is an original mold. He looks really good. Yeah, so Psycho Man gets a 5 out of 5 from me. I don't know what you guys gonna grade him. Psycho Man gets a 5 out of 5. Now, next up, you guys get to choose which one I do next. Do you want me to do Electro, Classic Dazzler, what's his name? Wonder Man, or Nova? All of these guys I like right here. I do like this. This is the Wonder Man I remember when he used to hang out and go out on the town with Beast and stuff like that. He gets a 4. All right, DJ rated M gives him a 4. He gives him a 4. You guys pretty much determine the grade that these figures get. I give him a 5. He looks good, man. You got rated M. You got to see this guy in person. See, I'm the type, I don't just look at the figure. Nova. All right, so yes, we are going to do Nova. So we got a 5 and a 4, so that puts us at a 4.5. 3.75. He's covered in goodies area. All right, he just got knocked down to a 3.75, so that brings him down to a 4. He's a really good figure, guys. I'm telling you. I know he looks a little bit. You got to have him in hand, man. The detail on this guy is just great. Electro. Somebody already OG Dick Richard said Nova, so we're gonna do Nova next, okay? And we'll do Electro afterwards. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I guess the ending score with Psycho Man was a 4. A 4. Because we got a 4 point, we got a 4, we got a 5, and a 3.75. Next up, we have Marvel Legends Classic Nova right here, The Man Called Nova. Now, Nova has always been one of my favorites, even from when I was a kid right here. And the box is done in a nice window box right here. You got some nice box art of Nova right here. And you have a little bio on the back. It says Marvel's Nova, chosen by the last surviving member of an elite intergalactic defense force. Richard Rider ascends from humble origins to continue the battle as Nova. And yes, Nova has always been one of my all-time favorites. He was actually one of my first comic books, along with Batman. And is that Nova the Walgreens exclusive? No, this one is the this one is this the Walgreens exclusive? I'm not sure. Because I got this out of a beautiful out of a toy store, a toy and hobby store in Merchantville. If you look on my YouTube shorts, you'll see the store I got it from. And it says The Man Called Nova right here. Hasbro logo right here. Beautiful artwork on the side. On the back of the box, you got some nice artwork of Nova right there. Looking great right there. Blasting off. Legal Mumbo Jumbo right here. Marvel logo. Hasbro logo. And on the bottom, you have the barcode. And you see how much I paid for this guy right here. All right. So I think I went through everything with the box. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he was the Marvel Legend, if he was the Walgreens exclusive. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I have every Nova figure there is, though. I love Nova. Yeah, they had one. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, throw that box over there. Got some nice planetary graphics in the back and a little instructions, manuals, whatever it is. But this can make a nice little diorama if you want to make something out of it right here. You over here, and of course, you know we're going to go over the accessories first. I've seen this body sculpt before. And I understand every company does reuse, but I've seen this body sculpt before a little bit. I don't know. Throw that over there. We'll put Richard Rider back here. I don't know. All right. We go over the hands right here. Nice solid hands with the peg on the back. You know, it has the pivoting. You can plug these in. This one actually came out a little bit loose, so you don't have to worry about breaking it or anything like that. Then you have his alternate head right here. No, this is the helmet right here. It's in a nice hard plastic. Nice Nova Corps crest sculpted into it. You see the symbols right here. Nova Corps is like, in a way, kind of like Marvel's answer to the Green Lantern Corps and stuff. Is that another Bucky Cat? Boy, man, I don't know, brother. I don't know. And you can take this head right here and peg it onto the stand right here. It comes with a nice semi-translucent stand right here made out of hard plastic. And that is it for his accessories. Now we bring the figure close, bring him close, and Richard Rider looks okay. I understand he's supposed to be the classic Nova. Now the Nova figure that they released before this is actually my favorite. I like this one too, but I had to get, anytime a Nova figure comes out, because I'm a big fan of Nova. I love superheroes that can just fly into the vacuum of space and do all sorts of stuff like that, or, you know, but yeah. And you got the classic deco of Nova right here. He has the flared shoulder pads and everything like that. Nice head sculpt. They could have been a little bit too cakey with the face in terms of like is this plastic? Yeah, no, this is paint. I think they caked it on a little bit too much when it comes to his face. You know, I mean, you can see some nice, great, don't get me wrong, the face sculpt is great, but, you know, you see a little bit of marbleization right there because it's done in like that gold, like semi-thick translucent plastic or whatever the case may be. Body sculpt is average. I've seen this before. I've seen his body sculpt before. You know, I think they just add a little bit of kibble right here where his shoulder pads are. Nice. You see some textures in the pants and everything like that. He is regular to me. I love the line. Gold line going down the side of the pants is pretty good right there. He's all right. He's all right. He's all right. Small feet. I don't like the. See, this is what usually turns me off from Marvel Legends is when they do this moccasin thing. I don't like this. Like, I don't like. Because, see, I don't like for my characters to have small feet. Like, they should have a little bit of a bigger foot. His fists are okay. He just looks like, I don't know. I don't know. I've seen his body sculpt before. It's been used numerous times. I can tell by the legs and feet right here. This has been used before, but you got gold paint along the calves right here. And he has a typical articulation that you get from most of the Marvel Legends right here. No butterfly joints, ball hinge, double hinge elbow, bicep swivel, twisting and pivoting in the wrist. Has a nice ab crunch, as you can see. Twist at the waist, nice leg split, twist at the thigh, double hinge knee, and twist at the calf, and pivoting and twisting at the ankle. I don't know what it is, but I'm a little bit, I give this guy, I give him a, the small feet make the ankles look big, gives that cankle look. Exactly, like you could have given him a little bit bigger feet or something like that. And I'm not saying he has to be big or muscular. I love the svelte build or the slim build on figures, but he just, I don't know. I don't know. Something about him is just off for me. He's retaining water. I don't know. What is he coming in at? He is coming in at about 6 inches. But he's coming in at like 6.5 with the helmet. Let's pop these hands out. You guys can start grading them so far. I don't know. And I love Nova. Now, the other Nova figure that I have is absolutely beautiful. Pull this out. Put this guy's hand in here. You like that? Blue blazes. Oh, yeah, he looks good, but I mean, it's these feet. These feet are just messing it up for me. These feet are too small. I don't like characters with small feet, especially male characters when they got tiny feet. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. It's just something about him. And I love Nova. 3. We got another 3 there. He looks good because I love the uniforms that the Nova Corp has on their characters. He looks good in the flying position, but those feet kill it for me. And I just really don't like the reuse of the body sculpt or anything like that. And I'm not expecting anything different, but I don't know. Great articulation. He came out the pack real stiff and everything like that. He's not loose, but it's just something about him. So yeah, I give him a 3 right along with you guys. Kind of disappointed in Nova a little bit, but I don't know what I was expecting, because anytime I see a Nova figure, I have to get him. Because I never forget, as a little kid, my mother gave me the comic book with Nova, right? And it was the one where he was blasting off into space and he had to fight. He was fighting some type of villain that kind of like had tar powers or something like that. But, you know, I guess with the hands, you know, but it's just, I don't know. I don't think Hasbro really went into that much work with this figure. The uniform and colorway makes it a 3. The rest, not sure about. Yeah. Now, the uniform looks good on him. I do like the gold stripe, and the gold really pops on him. I really like the way, like the classic look. Yeah, he gets a 3. Yeah, I'm not even going to. Yeah. The audience has spoken. He gets a 3. But the face sculpt is good, but like they could have got a little bit more definition or put like some more line work. Like, because like, look at this guy's face. There's more detail, and this one is very cakey. And I understand he's supposed to have a gold face, but look at the detail that they put into his face. Look at this guy. You can barely see his mouth. You know what I mean? And I like the design that they did on his mouth. I love that superhero mouth like this. It's like a Space Ghost thing. And you know, like the paint app on the face is real good too and everything, but it's just, I don't know. So yeah, he gets a 3. You guys have spoken. Nova gets a 3. So we're going to put these guys over here. And the stand, you know, even though the stand, you know, that it came with the stand and, you know, his guidance helmet and everything like that. But next up, we are going to do Electro because DJ told us to do Electro. This comes in the classic Spider-Man case, classic Spider-Man box or package that they used to sell the action figures on in the 90s right here. This is the Spider-Man that me and Kenny were talking about last night, the 90s Spider-Man show where he was built as fuck and beefy as fuck, almost the size of Venom. Right there, you see Electro looking good. It says Marvel's Electro. You have the picture. You have the character right here inside of a blister package. On the back, you have Electro and you have other hands right here. And it says, as the villain, Electro, Max Dillon wields full control over electricity in his never-ending quest to defeat Spider-Man. And you have Peter Parker right here. You're Spider-Man. You have the Green Goblin, Gwen Stacy, and Daredevil. I never liked this suit on Daredevil. This is definitely from the 90s. Although I did like a lot of stuff from the 90s when it came to superheroes, I did not like that suit on Daredevil. Yeah, that's when Spider-Man was built like Sagat. Exactly. You got legal mumbo jumbo here. Barcode over here. If you want to pause it later on and scan it, you can. You got the Spider-Man Marvel logo, Spider-Man Electro, and his classic artwork style right there. Have the Hasbro logo down at the bottom, and it says Marvel's Electro over here. We're going to open this guy up. Hold on. And this is what's in the package. Nice city backdrop, nice classic card right here, retro card. That, you know, if you ever wanted to, just like, you know, keep it on card or whatever the case may be. Here you go. Throw that over there. Pull this guy out. Put Electro over here. Got his Electro hands with the nice electric effects. And boom. All right. So the only accessory he came with, which is now for some reason I really like this figure so far. And man, I kind of like that Daredevil fit in the 90s. Some good stories with that Typhoid Mary. Yes, yes. Oh, so you remember with Typhoid Mary? Awesome. Awesome. All right. So it comes with these 2 accessories right here. Nice, you know, nice special effects on here. Although it does look like roots growing out of his hands, I still think it's kind of cool right here. We'll see how it looks on the figure. It's nice detail in the hands. We'll see how it looks on the figure when I pop them in on him, as you can see right there. None of the nice hard plastic. And now these are the electric effects right here are like a vinyl. And yes, they are connected, as you can see right there. You got some sculpting in the hand, which looks really good. And the peg on the back looks really, really good. All right. So next up, we bring the figure right here. And Electro looks good. I'm digging this Electro. This is the nice classic look of Electro right here. It looks really, really good. He is supposed to be slim. The feet aren't small right here, so I don't mind that. The nice paint apps on him. I think Electro looks great. I've always loved this mask on Electro. Was it a bit eccentric? Absolutely. But I mean, like, it's what made you love Electro right here. You got like the little the gloves on him they look real good. Yes, love Typhoid Mary as a character. She looked like something from Shadow Dancer. Yeah, Typhoid Mary she was crazy though. She ended up in the vault, didn't she? Yeah, she ended up being locked up in the vault. They caught her ass. Yeah, the Statue of Liberty boss is my shit, man. Boom, and Shinobi Shadow Dancer. Boom, ding, 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 boom, ding, ding, boom, ding. Yeah, they did a great job on this one right here. I like this one. I like the build on them. I like the look on them. Yes, the body has been reused before, but this one looks good. They put the right amount of kibble and stuff on him to where it looks like Electro. I like, you can see the briefs, the nice yellow briefs on him. Good coloring on this guy. I love the electric stripe going down the side of his leg. Looks really, really good. They did a great job on him. I think he looks good. That face sculpt is amazing. Look at that. Eyes are nice and even. They did a great job on him. Now, there's a little bit of warping on his electric mask right here. But, you know, that can be handled with a little bit of heat right there. But as far as like and I've always loved how he had like a black head or a black mask behind the mask that he has on, or like a headpiece or anything like something like that. The electric deco that he has going down in front of his suit looks real good. The deco along the leg looks good. They did a great job on him. And there's actually a little bit of sculpting along the boot area. Feels like it anyway. Right along here, or it could be paint. No, it's just paint. It's just paint. But he looks really, really good, man. They did a good job on him. Why he has a hole in the back, I don't know. Because it didn't come with like a stand piece or anything. But he looks really good. Side profile looks real good on him, too. I like this one. I like this one. I don't know what you guys think, but I think this Electro looks really, really good. It's like an homage to the Toy Biz one that came out years ago. Yeah, the paint apps along the neck look real good. They did a good job on him. So as far as articulation, I don't think the head can go all over. Yeah, it can, but you got to be careful because you don't want to mess up any of this right here due to the crafting of the figure right here. But he looks really good. I'm loving that face sculpt right there. Nice body and everything like that. The muscle structure that they sculpted in on him looks really good. Bald, that Electro used to get manhandled by a juice to the gills yoked Spider-Man. Yeah, for some reason, it seems like he has ratchet. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. But he's on a ball socket on the shoulders. Swivel at the bicep, double hinge elbow, twisting and pivoting at the wrist. Leg split is real nice on him. You got a nice twist at the waist and ab crunch right there going on. Leg kicks up this far, twisting at the thigh, double hinge knee, as you can see right there, twist at the calf, and twisting and pivoting at the knee. Same thing on this side and on that side. That's why I only do one side. They both do the same thing on each side. Like, you know, it is what it is. Unless it's, but I do love the way they did the gloves on him. He looks really, really good. I like the way they did Electro. Electro looks real good. Did you know that Electro used to hang with the Red Skull, and he was kind of like a racist? Yeah, Electro was a racist in the comic book. Yeah, but he looks really good. Yeah, I gotta give this some heat right here. Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, DJ, he looks good. He looks real good. They did a good job on him. He looks like classic Electro. And the feet fit. The feet fit him. They fit him. Not no little tiny feet like this guy right here. Look at this. Look at this. He looks good. Let's plug in his hands real quick and we'll move on to the next guy. I really appreciate you guys stopping through. I love when you guys stop through. I'm not going to keep you that long tonight. Yeah, that head. That I can't stop looking at that head. They did it. They did it. They did it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I always think of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Did you know Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends was actually anime as well? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those I don't like for my male figures that have tiny feet. I don't like that shit. I really don't. This looks good. Even with the electric effects, he looks good. And you know what I would do? I would put some dun, 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 dun. I'm tired of you, Spider-Man, with enough electric shock power to level this whole city. Yeah, he looks good. He gets a 5 out of 5 from me. I like this guy. Electro looks good, man. They did a good job on Electro. And I've had them for a long time, too. I just never opened them. And again, like I said before, I've always had intentions to open my action figures and do a busted open. But sometimes so much stuff comes in to where as though, like, you know, I can't do post-production. He's a grown man that wears kid size. Exactly. Exactly. I'm so disappointed in this guy. I'm really disappointed in him. It's like I don't want to look at the bottom of him. Look at that. That moccasin. And you look at this guy over here, he got real man feet, like, you know? No treads on the bottom, but look at those nice man feet. Muscles look good on him and everything, man. Nova up there, I don't know. They got to tighten up with that shit, bro. They got to tighten up with that. So, let's give him a height comparison. Let's see how tall this guy is. Perfect with the electric jazz hand. Yeah, right? He looks good, right? He's coming in, well, with that peak on his head. He's like 7 inches with that peak on top of his head. I love that. That looks really good. They did a good job on Electro, man. Electro looks good. Electro looks real good. All right. So, I guess we all give him a 5, right? I gave him a 5. I don't know what you guys are going to give him. I give him a 5. He looks good. Nice bright colors. Has a look. And you know what? They didn't give him a bright green. He literally has like the green that you would expect from like the comic book or what he would look like. They did a good job on him. They did a really good job on him. I'm glad I opened him. He looks real good. He looks real good. I give him a 5 too. Yeah, he gets a solid 5, man. He gets a solid 5. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. And I love the way they the paint app that they gave him along his boots right here. Well, I got that. Yeah, he is handsome, right? Nice sculpting. Nice sculpting. Look at that. 4.7555. He gets a 5, ladies and gentlemen. Electro gets a 5. All right. So next up, we have 2 left. Which one is it going to be? Yeah, it's a really good toy. It's a really good toy. They did a good job on him. Are we going to do X-Men's, Uncanny X-Men's Dazzler or Wonder Man? Whoever puts it in the chat first, that's who I go with. Are we going to do Thank You, Wonder Man or Dazzler? Okay, go. You know I had to get this Wonder Man when it came out. When it came out, because that's the Wonder Man I've always liked as a kid. I was the one I used to like. I never forget that time him and Beast went out on the town and got drunk together. I also love Dazzler too, especially with the jacket on. I had the Dazzler in the disco on roller skates too. You guys choose. Michael Jackson, have that series on Blu-ray. Which one? Which series, DJ? Wonder Man. Wonder Man it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to move Dazzler over. And we are going to do Wonder Man. And this is when Marvel, I don't know if they're still messing with the Marvel Legend myself. I can't put that Wolverine down. Yeah, you're going to make me get that guy. But I got to make sure I clear out space first before I grab up any more toys or anything like that. Because I'm having a lot of work done on the house. And I got to make room. Like, I'm actually pulling toys off of my shelf and everything like that. Because she said Michael Jackson. All right, we have a nice carton box or like a closed box right here of Wonder Man. They have a product image of him on the front. He is from the Avengers right here. I love Wonder Man. Isn't this Jack Kirby's art right here? I think this is Jack Kirby art right here on the side. I don't think it's Jim Lee's. I don't know. I don't think it's Jim Lee's. I think that's Jack Kirby's. And the Build-A-Figure was Puff Adder from the Serpent Society. We got Molecule Man, Baron von Strucker, Elaine Belova, Marvel's Wonder Man, Marvel's Orb, Ultimate Captain America. And they do not show you the other figures within the line, but they just line them up right here. This is when Hasbro was doing that closed box thing where you don't get to see your figure, and a lot of people weren't digging it. Yeah, Puff Adder right here, Marvel's Wonder Man on this. Marvel's Wonder Man up at the top, Marvel Legends series, and a beautiful product image of Marvel's Wonder Man right here. Legal mumbo jumbo. Barcode on the no barcode on the bottom or anything like that. Where's the barcode at? Barcode, I guess, is right here. Whatever. Marvel Legends at the bottom. Beautiful classic comic book art of Marvel's Wonder Man right here. This is my Wonder Man. You need to sell it off your other Legends Wolverine. It's the only one you need. You have the Avengers logo up at the top, Marvel Legends, Puff Adder 4+ right there for the package, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to open this guy up. I think the easiest way to open him up is from the side right here. Oh, you have this Wonder Man GJ rated him? Okay, wow. Okay, so, and that is it for the box. It comes wrapped in a kidnapping wrapper right here. We have some accessories in the flavor packet over here. Let's see what we got. What do we have over here? This is his accessory. I hope it would be cool. I hope they gave him. Remember, Wonder Man used to fly around with the side jet rockets on his boots and stuff on the side. Thank you, Wonder Man. Okay, go. All right, let's make sure we didn't leave anything. All right. So we already know this is a build-a-piece for Puff Adder right here. Nice big arm. I don't know if I'm going to build him. Again, I'm not a completionist anymore when it comes to my toys. I used to be, but I'm no longer a completionist. I think, wait a minute. Okay. I was going to say they gave me the wrong arm because, you know, sometimes they do that shit. They'll give you the wrong arm, boy. But this is a nice big arm for Puff Adder right here. You know, got the typical articulation that you're going to get. But it's on a single hinge joint right here on a ball peg right there, as you can see. And here is the, why did they give me a other, does he count? No. Yeah, they gave me Puff Adder's other hand right here too. Then we have these hands of Wonder Man right here. Wonder Man's hands look good right here. No wash or anything in them, but they have very nice sculpting in them. You can see some veins on the back. And of course, you know, they got the peg right here. And you have these blast effects right here. I think these are supposed to be for his jets. And that is it for the accessories for this guy. Then we take him out of his kidnapping wrapper. Juicy Martini. A hostage bag. Yeah, that's a hostage bag, boy. And man, the whole era of Hasbro packages was a no bueno. Yeah, man. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I already love this figure. I'm going to be honest with you, man. This is classic Wonder Man right here. See, this is what I'm talking about. Hasbro go from doing some exceptional work to where they'll be like, just do this, whatever. Wonder Man looks great. Look at that. Thank you, Wonder Man. Okay, go. It's all right. Leave it to me. Remember in the Avengers video game in the arcade? They'd be like, thank you, Wonder Man. He looked like he was in an episode of Dexter, that bag for real. Yes, the classic coat with the turtleneck sweater. This looks real good, man. Real good. He got the bracelets, the black pants, nice big feet on Wonder Man. Those boots look good. Nice textures within the pants. Line work in the jacket. Boy, this looks good, man. Look at that face sculpt. And the thing about it is Wonder Man knew he was the shit. Look at that. They sculpted in a zipper. It's a little bit of fading in the zipper, but I don't mind. Nice pockets they sculpted onto the jacket. He looks real good. Wonder Man looks good. Look at that smile. Do the glasses come off? No, the glasses don't come off, but never. Wonder Man never really took off his glasses. And there was a reason why he never took them off and stuff like that. But the head sculpt looks perfect. Literally comic book accurate head sculpt on this guy. They did a great job. He has a classic belt on and everything. And I think the blast effects go inside. Yes, they go inside of here. This is how he used to fly right here. Let me get this in here for you guys. And this is how Wonder Man used to fly. This classic look on Wonder Man is absolute. Don't get me wrong. I did love 5 already. His Hasbro. This is Hasbro. Exactly. There's no reuse. I haven't seen any of the figures, and I have a shit ton of Marvel Legends. So you can't tell me like maybe it's no. There's no reuse with this. This is almost like G.I. Joe classified quality right here going on. And yes, he looks muscular in the jacket. I love this look. This classic retro look. This is how I remember Wonder Man. And if you look, there's some zipper sculpted into the bottom of the jacket right there. You got pockets going all the way around. blast effects on his side. Like sometimes I remember him having them down here and sometimes on the jacket right here. And he was always a ladies' man too. From what I remember, Wonder Man dated Scarlet Witch for a real long time. He dated Scarlet Witch, and then at one time he was dating because he was with the West Coast Avengers, remember? He was with the West Coast Avengers, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I'm not as young as you guys. My mind isn't as sharp. Now they could have hit the joints a little bit better, looks a little bit, but he looks good, man. This classic look is Wonder Man all the way. Damn, he looks good, man. That side profile, this is Wonder Man right here. Thank you, Wonder Man. Okay, go. Nice red boots and everything like that. The tucked in pants. This is 80s Wonder Man right here, man. This is 80s Wonder Man. And yeah, I did like the Wonder Man where he had the W going across his chest with the black on and everything. But this is my Wonder Man right here. And he had the tight body shirt on. Yeah, he can moonwalk too. God, she looks good. I like this one. I really like this one. Got the fist going on. Then let's pop out the hands and everything like that. Yeah, Iceman used to be a ladies' man too. Yeah, he got like some nice lifting hands so that he can lift stuff. And yeah, Wonder Man is strong too. I think Wonder Man was in the 15-ton range. Thank you, Wonder Man. This looks good. This Wonder Man will like now. This Wonder Man I will keep on my shelf until they come out with something better. This is the Wonder Man that I love. I used to love when him and when he would go out on the town and be hanging out and everything like that. Wonder Man looks good. Yeah. He looks good, man. They did a great job with Wonder Man. Look at this. Look at this. Now his head can't go all the way around. He has like some does he have butterfly joints? No. He's on I think there are butterfly joints on this one. I'm not sure. I got to look in here. I think they have it hidden behind his jacket and everything. Bicep swivel, double hinge elbow, as you can see right there. It's a little bit, now you might have to boil him because it's a little bit stiff right in here, which I don't mind my figures being stiff. Some people complain about figures coming out of the pack stiff. No, that means it's not going to get loose for a long time. You got a nice leg split, even with the jacket being sculpted here, and the jacket is made out of a vinyl. It's a separate vinyl right here. Thigh twist, double hinge knee, twisted the calf, and twist and pivoting at the ankle. They did a great job with Wonder Man. Wonder Man looks great, man. I love him in this look right here. I love him in this look. He looks absolutely amazing, bro. He looks amazing. They did a great job on Wonder Man. Wonder Man looks good. Let's see how tall he is. Yeah, this Wonder Man, gosh, this harkens back to when I was reading so many comics. I still read comics a lot now, but not as much as I used to. You know, I have to do a lot of adulting sometimes. But yeah, Wonder Man looks great right there. Wonder Man is coming in at 6.5. It's coming in at 6.5. But I do love the glasses they have on them. Doesn't seem like they can come off, which I don't mind because Wonder Man never really took off his glasses. But I love the nice glasses. They're done in a translucent red plastic. He looks good. And that turtleneck, everything they did on this guy looks really, really good. Even down to the belt buckle right here, the little deco of the belt buckle. Look up 80s Wonder Man if you don't remember him. Wonder Man was very pivotal during the 80s and 70s, like late 70s, 80s. Wonder Man was very, very pivotal in the Marvel or West Coast Avengers and Avengers comics and stuff like that. So yeah, that is Wonder Man. I give Wonder Man a 5 out of 5. I don't know what you guys are going to grade him, but Wonder Man gets a 5 out of 5 from me. They did so far we got 3 out of 4. So far we got 3 out of 4 that came out pretty good. I'm really disappointed in Nova because I really like Nova. That's why I grabbed him up, because I was like, oh, a Nova figure. Gotta get him. Gotta get him. So yeah, I give him a 5 out of 5. Wonder Man looks good. Thank you, Wonder Man. Remember the Avengers video game? The Avengers! Wonder Man would fly across and give Captain America or whoever you're using like a flying sled or extra health or some shit like that. And yeah, I've been on YouTube for a very long time. If you're new here, I've been on YouTube for a very long time. It's just that I'm not consistent a lot of times because I have to handle everyday life and I can't, unless it makes me rich. Unless it makes me rich, I gotta handle stuff. I gotta go to work. I gotta do stuff around the house. I gotta fix things. I gotta pay bills, all that other stuff. Be right back. Love all the original sculpt figures. Yeah, he looks good, man. He looks real good. He looks real good. All right. I don't want to put this guy down. They did the boots well too. Look at the boots. That's the classic way they used to draw them in the comic book too. They did a great job. And yes, nice chunky pieces that he comes for the Build-A-Figure for Puff Adder. So yeah, Wonder Man is the greatest. Nova looks like a toy I'd leave at the playground or park for some kid to find. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in Nova. Really disappointed in Nova because I love some Nova. All right, next up, we are going to do Dazzler. Dazzler has always been one of my favorites right here. She was one of those characters they really didn't know what to do with because when she originally came out, she was supposed to be like a disco star with lights and everything like that. And as she went along within the series, like you saw like they kind of like started phasing her out of the X-Men because she pretty much has like laser light powers and everything like that, I mean, I've always liked Dazzler, and I loved when they put her in this outfit. This is when they were slapping jackets on everybody during the 90s and late 80s, 90s. That's when she got this outfit right here. But I remember I had the Dazzler where she had the white outfit on with the roller skates and everything. She was supposed to be quintessential 70s iconic character. So this is the classic X-Men package that they used to have on the retro card right here. Blister pack, as you can see right there. They should do a new Nova based on the Comic Invasion game. Yeah, they have that figure. I have that figure. You know what? I might take some pictures and show you. But I have that Cosmic Invasion Nova. That one I absolutely love. I was expecting that one to be as good as, I was expecting this one to be as good as. Now, you know what? The top I don't mind. It's those. The feet is what bother me. I don't know what it is. These feet, I don't like them. I really hate when they put these feet on the character. And then like when they use these feet, they really feel really flimsy. They're hard, but they just feel cheap. You know what I mean? I think if the feet were different, I would have loved them. Because I do love the body sculpt on him. And I love the paint apps on him. They look real good. Like the detail that they did with the paint apps are good. They could have given him a little bit more line work in his mouth to show his mouth and everything. But hey, here's what it is. She comes on the classic retro card X-Men that you used to get during the 90s. This right here, when Toy Biz was doing them. They should sculpt it like the game sprites, though, like the Wolverine and Juggernaut. Yeah. It says the Uncanny X-Men up at the top. You got a nice comic book art of Dazzler right there. Dazzler looking in the clamshell, looking kind of cute in the clamshell right there. Dazzler name down there at the bottom. Hasbro over there. And this is the classic way it used to look on a card back in the day with the 90s Toy Biz action figures. And it says Dazzler. Those feet kill the whole thing, man. Got them size 6. Exactly. Those feet bother me. They bother me. I can't do it. You got a simple product. No, that ain't even a product. Oh, it's like a simple artwork of Dazzler right there. Dazzler uses sonic vibration and impressive speed to take down her enemies. Though she can channel sonic energy in many forms, her preferred method of sonic battle is through her power of music. Yeah. And you have Storm, Wolverine. I think this is the Age of Apocalypse Wolverine looks like right there. I don't know what Wolverine that is. That look crazy. Dazzler. Yeah, they whoever did these didn't know how to pose these figures. Silver Samurai. Now, this Silver Samurai came out nice, and I do have this Cyclops right here. That Cyclops from X Factor came out right nice. The way they pose Iceman right here looks good. Illegal mumbo jumbo, Hasbro logo barcode, and some warning labels and symbols and stuff. 4+ Uncanny X-Men right there, and there you have Dazzler. We are going to open this girl up. As you can see, there's nothing on the back of the card right there. Retro card, that's Madripoor Wolverine. Is it? Let me see. Yeah, you're right. I couldn't see it through the lens. I couldn't see it. Yeah, that is Madripoor Wolverine. You're absolutely right. Throw that card over there. Bring her out. And there we have Dazzler. You know what? I think I like this figure. I think I like this figure. That jack, I've always loved when they would put the jack in it, and I like how her belt is hanging like that with that nice blue bodysuit. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so she comes with these semi-translucent with glitter power effects right here. And with these right here, you can clip them onto her wrist or put them onto her forearm to bring them back further. They've been doing giving these a lot to the female characters. They give them to the male characters as well, because I think they gave it to Havoc, because I have a Havoc figure as well, and they gave it to him. Nice. They give those same effects to everyone. I've seen them on Magneto, Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom. Yeah, I know. You're right. You're right. You're right. It's a little bit lazy, but it's nice hard plastic right there, and that is it for the power effects right there. And then we have the figure right here. Now, there is a little bit of warping on. No, is it? Yeah. She's gonna have to get a little bit of heat. Look at that foot, boy. She got a club foot, boy. She got a club foot. But I do like the face sculpt on her. She looks really, really good. Eyes are nice and even. She don't got no cockeyedness going on. Side profile looks good. That headband looks good. That jacket looks good. Nice butt she got going on in that nice tight bodysuit, as you can see. She has the nice what do you call that? The nice red stripe around her leg, looking good, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen. I love the deco of the star in the middle of her chest right here. Hair sculpt looks really good on her. They did a great. I'm liking this. I'm liking what they did to her. She looks really, really good. Only thing I don't like that club foot, boy. Yeah, that foot a little funky, boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to get at some heat. So you know she gotta lose some points for that. She came out the package like this, and I love Dazzler. Body sculpt is nice, and I like how they leave the belt loose so that you can kind of like nice diaphragm. Yes, her body sculpt is real nice, man. They did a great body sculpt on her. The face sculpt looks good. I'm loving the red bandana around her head and everything. If you can look, there's a little bit of wash going on in her hair too. Nice sculpting and textures in the jacket and everything like that. She looks good. Nice tight buns. Does she got a BBL? No, she don't got a BBL. So she good. Her legs match her butt. So she good. She good. Nice red stripe around the leg right there. She's looking real good. She's looking real good. I like the way they put that. Oh, man, she got that stanky leg. You see it, right? Yeah, that's a little bit funky. But I do love these gloves, and the hands look real good. They did a great job on her, man. They did a great job on it. Mine came out the package with a little defect. I like how they pretty much gave the hands different posability. Or like they sculpted them a little bit different. They just made it. The belt has a nice X symbol in it. You got some utility pouches going on around it and everything like that. Double hinge knee, as you can see right there. She has a great leg split right there, but they did a great job. The top half is good. The only thing that pissed me off is this right here. This right here. She would have got a solid 5 from me if they hadn't messed up that leg right. Look at that foot, because I shouldn't have to do this when I get it out of a package. And no, this is a defect, boy. I didn't know Dazzler had a club foot. She never told me that. She never told me that. But the face sculpt is cute. Nice lipstick. Good proportionate body, yes. Because Dazzler isn't a big girl. She's not like big and muscular like Rogue or anything like that. But the midsection looks real nice. I like how they sculpted in the abs and everything like that. Look real good. They did a good job on Dazzler, and I love that jacket. Look at the collar. You can see there's like some textures in the collar and everything like that. And that symbol, that deco in the middle of her chest looks real good too. Her bosom came out real nice. Very well proportioned. She's very well proportioned. Nice sculpt in the face too. Nice sculpt in the face. Then, you know, you can just simply put these blast effects on right here. The blast effects go on easy. You just pop them on either like this. And yeah, they do need to get new blast effects. They've been using the daylights out of these. You use the big one, so if you want to bring it up to where like her forearm is and stuff, you use the small one right here if you want to put it around her wrist. But I love these gloves right here. Loving these gloves right there. And the jacket. The gloves and the jacket look real good on her. Actual peg might be warped under the cap. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to give it some heat. I'm going to give it some heat and straighten it out. But other than that, she would have got a 5 out of me. But she's, what's her name? She got warped. And I love the way they had the bandana blowing in the wind. Collar is nice and flared up. She looks good from the back, too. Head goes all the way around as far as articulation. Arm goes out and around. She has no bicep swivel, but she does have a swivel at the elbow, which doubles as a bicep swivel. Nice bending, single hinge joint. Twisting and pivoting at the waist. She got a nice ab crunch right here. Nice. I like these right here. Kenny got me liking these shits right here. No twist of the waist, but she has it up here at the torso area. She has a nice head nod that goes up and down and everything, as you can see. Nice leg split, but you got a not that big. Yeah, 4.5 because of the defect. Twisting at the thigh, double hinge knee, as you can see. No twisting at the calf or anything like that. But I mean, like she minus the club foot, she looks good. She looks real good. Yeah, that coat looks real good on her. They did a great job on the coat. No, X-Men. Yeah, it's making it difficult to stand up because of the club foot. Let's bring this back a little bit. Yeah, she still looks good though. I'm gonna give this some heat tonight. I'm gonna have to boil her leg and straighten out everything. Hopefully it's not twisted too bad to where as though I can't manipulate it and lock it in and then freeze it to where as though it's flat. But she still looks good. She's a good looking figure. And she is coming in at Dazzler is coming in at a little bit below 6. A little bit below 6 inches. She's not as big as the other guys and everything. And she shouldn't be. She's Dazzler. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. I give her a 5. I give her a 5. I give her a 5. She looks great. She looks great. No, I don't give her a 5. That club foot. She can't do it because of that club foot. So, yeah, she got drop leg syndrome, bro. Shit fucked up. So, ladies and gentlemen, that brings this review to a close. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Yeah. I won't be bothering you guys over the holidays, but I may drop some shorts for you guys. I hope you guys have a happy holiday and a great new year. I hope to see you next year because you know I'm old and anything could happen to me. So with that being said, that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. And remember, when you buy a toy, yeah, no, Astronaut, Psycho Man, I would say Psycho Man and they all were good except for Nova. Nova pissed me off, man. Nova really pissed me off. Those feet, and it just made him look like some dollar store shit. But they all pretty much came out good. I wasn't expecting this with some Marvel Legends. I really wasn't. But they all came out good. Psycho Man, Wonder Man, and Dazzler. Those were the star of the show. But Psycho Man, they really did their thing with Psycho Man. But because he really didn't sell it well, a lot of people probably didn't pick him up. But if you can find him for cheap, I say grab him up. He's good. He's good. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And remember, when you buy a toy, what do? You bust it open. Yeah, bust it open. Bust it open. Bust it open. Catch you guys later.